of the Jedi that came against the power of the droid general during the Clone Wars, who was specifically modified to fight and kill Jedi Knights, Obi-Wan Kenobi was the most likely, if not the only Jedi entirely that was capable of defeating Grievous in one-on-one lightsaber combat. Even by the assumption of the most skilled fighter of the Jedi Order, Mace Windu, Kenobi was the best suited Jedi to take out Grievous because of his demeanor and lightsaber fighting style. Before Obi-Wan had left Coruscant to face Grievous, Mace Windu had told him of facing Grievous in single combat atop a mag-level train during the General's daring raid to capture Palpatine. Mace had told him how the computer slave to Grievous's brain had apparently analyzed even Mace's unconventionally lethal Vapad, and had been able to respond in kind after a single exchange of the lightsaber. This is what Windu said to Kenobi before he departed to finally end General Grievous. He must have been trained by Count Dooku, Mace had said, so you can expect Makashi as well, given the number of Jedi he has fought and slain. You must expect that he can attack in any style, or all of them in fact. Obi-Wan, I believe that of all living Jedi, you have the best chance of defeating him. This pronouncement had startled Obi-Wan, and he had protested. After all, the only form in which he was truly ever proficient was Surisu, which was the most common lightsaber form in the Jedi Order, founded upon the basic deflection principles all Padawans were taught so to enable them to protect themselves from blaster bolts. Surisu was very simple, also restrained and defense-oriented that it was very nearly downright passive. But surely, Master Windu, Obi-Wan had said, you, with the power of Vapad, or Yoda's mastery of Ataru. Master Windu had almost smiled. I created Vapad to answer my weakness. It channels my own darkness into a weapon of the light side. Master Yoda's Ataru is also an answer to weakness, the limitations of reach and mobility imposed by the stature and his age. But for you, Obi-Wan, what weakness does Surisu answer? The simple truth of this statement by Mace Windu and his reasoning as to why only Obi-Wan could defeat Grievous was because of the fact that his own lightsaber form could not be turned against him. The fact that Obi-Wan's weakness could not be exploited like that of Yoda's or Mace Windu's. In fact, Windu telling Obi-Wan this indicates he knows that Obi-Wan using this style means that he has never been the aggressor in life, even less so than Yoda. Windu in a roundabout way explains that because of this, he is the best equipped to battle Grievous in a lightsaber duel, and more than this, defeat him. The fact that Obi-Wan seems to have no glaring weaknesses adds further to this ability to defeat General Grievous. It is because of this that Obi-Wan can defeat Grievous, because Grievous turns the Jedi's own styles against them. The idea that Obi-Wan not having any flashy or exceptional style of fighting is what makes him capable of killing Grievous makes sense, as he is the opposite of General Grievous in many ways. And it is because he is the opposite of him that he is the only Jedi that can defeat him. What I mean by this is because Grievous is so aggressive and capable of using all these complex lightsaber styles, the idea that Obi-Wan, who is the master of a simple and only one style, is what perfectly counters the flashy and aggressive styles of Grievous. That is why Obi-Wan Kenobi was quite possibly the only Jedi capable of defeating General Grievous in a lightsaber duel. So that is why in Legends continuity, where Grievous is by far more powerful than his canon counterpart, that only Obi-Wan Kenobi would be able to defeat him in single combat. But leave your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and why Obi-Wan was quite possibly the only Jedi capable of defeating General Grievous without the use of the Force, and in a pure lightsaber fight. What are your guys' thoughts on this, and what other characters in Star Wars without their use of the Force do you believe could take on Grievous in a lightsaber duel? Thank you guys so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.